back to another episode of Anime News. This is the second episode, and this is your host, the Anime Boy. And as you can see, we have a lot of stuff to talk about today, like the whole situation with Black Clover, the anime. Sad news. Like other stories, like Goblin Slayer. And we're gonna be talking about some light novels and mangas that are gonna get their own animes, which I'm pretty excited because these are some of the light novels and mangas that I've read, and they're pretty good, and I would recommend it to y'all. So hopefully y'all could stick around with me till the end of this video. And this is Anime News, and this is your host, the Anime Boy, and let's just get right to the video. So let's do this. So for the first thing we're going to be talking about in today's news is Goblin Slayer TV gets a second season. So for those of y'all who actually liked Goblin Slayer like myself, I kind of enjoyed Goblin Slayer. Well, you're in luck, boys and girls, because we're getting it. They haven't announced when, but we're getting it. The live stream GA Fest 2021 even announced on Sunday that the television anime of Goblin Slayer novel series will get a second season. The event also debuted a teaser visual. So as you can see right here, this is the teaser visual. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm actually excited. So the television anime premiered in Japan in October of 2018. Crunchyroll streamed the first season with subtitles as it aired, and Funimation also streamed it with English dub. The 12th and final episode of the series ended with a message stating Goblin Slayer will return. So with that, I mean, we all got our hopes up. For those of y'all who like Goblin Slayer and kept up with the manga and anime, we got our hopes up. So Goblin Slayer's Guilty Crown theatrical episode of course premiered last year, so we kind of got that, and I guess to get us hyped up. So that was pretty it's pretty nice for for Crunchyroll, because they were like giving us little spoons, like, there you go, little baby, there, look, you want more Goblin Slayer, here's a little bit of more Goblin Slayer here. Ooh. Oh, you want Guilty Crown? Oh, here, you get a little bit. Yeah, it was basically like that. They were spoon feeding us Goblin Slayer for the big meal, you know what I mean? So for the second thing in our news that we're gonna cover is Tensei Kenga no Isekai Life light novel gets a TV anime. Again, JFS 2021 even announced on Sunday that Kenga no Isekai Life Dani no Shugeki o Itte Isekai Kaigyo ni narimashita. Sorry if I butchered it. My apologies, please. The reincarnated sage alternate world life I got a second profession and became the most powerful in the world light novel series is inspiring television anime that is coming soon. Event debuted a promotional video, as you can see here, that is playing a little bit of it, announced the studio information along with the anime and another story by the same author. For those of y'all who don't know what this light novel is about, so the story centers around Yuji Sano, who works at a company that is harsh on its employees. After bringing some overtime work back home, he gets a message on his computer saying, "You have been summoned to an alternate world, and it's a game-like world, complete with status bars and skills." Yuji tames a slime monster and thus becomes a tamer. Then he suddenly attains the second profession, Sage, and awakens magical powers within himself. Yuji's alternate world adventure begins when he follows a slime and seemingly the weakest of all monsters. For the third news, it's kind of tied to the previous one. So the strongest sage with the weakest crest light novel gets the TV and anime adaptation. Again, with the JFS 2021 even announced on Sunday that the strongest sage with the weakest crest, which I'm sorry if I butchered this, my Japanese is not that good, Shikaku Mono Saikyogeka light novel series is getting an inspiring television anime. Event debuted a promotional video. Of course, it was tied in from the previous one. It was 2-in-1, so it's of course by the same author. Of course, this reads, his strength is limited magical crest within he was born in. Matthias, the world's most powerful sage, decides reincarnation is necessary to become the strongest of all. Upon his rebirth as a young boy, Matthias is thrilled to discover that he has been born with optimal crest for magical combat in his first try. Unfortunately, the world he has been born into has poor standards when it comes to magic, and even everyone thinks that he is still marked as a failure. Now it's time for Matthias to prove everyone wrong. The world's strongest sage style So, but this light novel, I guess, was published. I might be wrong, but published in 2016, and it got a manga adaptation in 2017, I believe. And I mean, these, of course, two good light novels. I haven't read the manga, but I've read the light novel, and they're two good light novels that, I mean, even though we need, I guess we didn't need an anime adaptation, but I'm happy for that we're getting an anime adaptation of these two novels that I've mentioned, the one previous one and the one that we're talking about today, or in this segment. And I really liked it. I mean, I'm actually excited to see how, if they're gonna have, if they're gonna do everything by the book, or if they're gonna, you know, how some of them put fillers. But I'm actually I'm excited when it comes to light novels that I've personally read to get anime adaptations, because I like to read back to see if they got it right, or I mean, I guess I'm not the only one that does it. Am I correct? Or do all of y'all do it? Please tell me that I'm not the only one. The fourth news article that we're going to be talking about is My Friend's Little Sister Has It In Me novel gets a TV anime. So, can we hear it in the back? Yeah. Calm. Please, calm. So, of course, like from all these previous stuff where I'm getting my sources from, so the GAFest 2021 live stream event announced on Sunday that My Friend's Little Sister Has It In Me, or sorry if I butchered this again, my Japanese is not good. Tomodachi no imoto ga ore ni dake uzai light novel gets a series television anime adaptation. So that as you can see, you know, it for those of y'all who are not, I mean, this one is gonna be good, boys. It's I'm pretty excited for this one. As you can see, we got girls, but of course it reads, for those of y'all who don't know, so if a girl teases you, doesn't mean that she like you. Unfortunately, Akiteru knows from this experience that this isn't the case, because every girl that he interacts with shows him nothing but scorn, and he's not scored a single date from it. Luckily, he's more concerned with securing a spot for him and his game development buddies at his uncle's business. But when his uncle throws him a condition that involves playing a part for his daughter's boyfriend, Akiteru has no choice but to take it. What will his best friend's sister, Iroha, who bullies him relentlessly, think of this news? So the first volume of the novels was debuted in April 2019, and of course the sixth volume, my apologies, the sixth volume was published on December 10th. And you know, it's not new, but it's recent. It's a recent published light novel, which, I mean, dude, I think you're gonna like this one. No doubt, boys and girls, you're gonna like this one. Last news that we're gonna be speaking today in anime news, it's an unfortunate one. So of course, for those of y'all who have seen in everywhere that Black Clover TV anime is gonna end in March 30th with an important announcement. So the official website of Black Clover television anime announced on Tuesday that the anime will end on its 107th episode on March 30th, and also reported that in the final episode it will have an important announcement. So I mean, it's unfortunate, because now that the Black Clover manga was getting started, I mean, this arc is insane. And for those of y'all manga readers, you know stuff is about to go down with Yami, and some really important stuff. And of course, I believe that they're gonna take a break, but hopefully they don't end, because it's just getting started. I mean, now of course, back when Black Clover was barely in October in 2017, when it was barely starting, it wasn't doing that well with the animation, but now they learned from their mistakes, and they were of course getting animations better and better and better in the fight scenes. And then it improved a lot. Black Clover is one of those animes that improved from their animation standpoint and from their story standpoint, which it's kind of sad that, of course, a good anime is gonna end, but I don't think it's gonna end. I believe that they're gonna take a break, because of course with the whole pandemic starting, and it's really tough to be in that situation, you know, making episodes constantly and having deadlines. I believe that that it's not gonna be over. I guess it would just take a break. I'm gonna look at it as a break, or I might be wrong, but because Black Clover is up. It's one of the big three, I believe, the new big three. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're just getting literally started with the Spade versus the Clover Kingdom on the 5th of January, which is I mean, it sucks. It sucks. And for me, that I really watched this show grow, and majority of us watched this show grow from the animation, from the, of course, like I stated before, the animation and the storyline. It was good, and it's sad for this type of news to hit us. Of course, we saw it coming, that there was in the talks that it was gonna end, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. But I hope it doesn't end. I really don't, because I mean, the manga is getting good. It's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I know it sucks ending at in a bad news, because it's kind of tragic what's gonna happen with the anime. And but if you like this video, if you sticked around with me, you know, till the end of the video, please smash that like and subscribe, and put down in the comments if you liked what was happening, or you know, if you're excited for these things like I am. I'm actually excited for the light novels that are getting their anime adaptation, because it's cool seeing us, you know, novels that you read actually getting, you know, and you know, being animations, and it's pretty cool. You know, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope y'all are looking for it too, for those of y'all that are fans of the shows, or if y'all just barely finding out about these shows. And it's pretty cool. I'm really excited. But of course, please like and subscribe and share. You know, of course, it will help this channel grow if you want to see more content. But of course, guys and gals, you know, this is the end of this segment. This is the end of the anime news with your host, the Anime Boy, and as always, see y'all in the next video. Sayonara, guys. Bye.